So JimmyJTran trying to make it up for Oakland or San Francisco. I'm not quite sure which anymore.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this is that TWT qualified players, right? We got Tekken World Tour. You guys, the finals are coming up in Amsterdam. If you guys haven't already, you know, purchased your flights, took the day off work to watch it, that's going to be a dope event. But both of these guys will be there. That's the level of talent you have inside the U.S., right? A lot of qualified players. This is our winners finals. 3 out of 5. JimmyJTran versus Joey Fury.
Yeah, TWT preview right here. You might see this in a couple of weeks, but right now we got it right here. We got a Brian Fury versus Jack 7. No Gigas for this guy, not yet at least.
It's going to be a good one. And, you know, this is a cool match specifically for me to watch out because it's just a fun match and a dangerous match for a Jack player, right?
Oh, yeah.
One thing about Jack is that they have that down forward 2, which Joey Fury is a psychic with that thing, right? He just makes his down forward 2 land so consistently. But if it's blocked, that's a big fat jet upper that you're going to eat. And this guy, Jimmy's always prepared down forward 2.
Oh, boy. Yeah, so a lot of this matchup is going to be played on the wall, right? Both these characters do fantastic damage on the wall, good rate wall pressure as well. But Jimmy, man, you got to worry about that taunt.
Can I just say, how did that mid-soccer kick not hit Jack on the ground?
I don't know.
It's the little legs. He's got the Sage Jam legs and those tight jeans. It didn't work. I don't know what happened. The blue uppercut against the wall. First round, Joey Fury.
Yeah, reminder, guys, this is winners final, so it is a 3 out of 5.
That down back 1, pressuring. So many good pokes from this character, Jack, right? Punish with the wild standing 3. Trying to find that counter hit starter off the down 2 series, but Jimmy, that's one of his big strengths, finding those big counter hits. Just as I say it, against the wall, don't tag double taunt.
Oh yeah, I talk about it a lot. I think, oh, got scooped!
The tombstone, no break on it from Jimmy, very rare in rage. The rage drives never hit. I told you, the forward 1.
Round 3.
Man.
Joey Fury, man, really sharp in these first 2 rounds.
Yeah, we always talk about Jimmy, how impressive he is on the Brian, but Joey Fury studies so much about this game. He's really a calculated player. So he makes a lot of really strong decisions, and against a guy like Jimmy, that might make it difficult for him to find that opening.
I like Jimmy using the snake dash to move forward there, then the running 3 after. That Mach punch. You know, it's interesting, he had that back 4 in the middle of the screen earlier, didn't go for the Mach punch after. A couple of drops. Execution is tough on a character like Brian, but very rare for Jimmy to miss it. Down forward 2, nice break that time. Was ready for it, bringing out all these different throws.
Yeah, that was a great use of the 2 throw. He wanted it to be broken, so he takes the wall positioning. Oh, hit him with the Cynic!
That classic
takes
round
the first
ender.
round.
Always a good option, right? End of the round. Hard to punish. Beats a lot of different options. You see from downtown Jimmy with that while standing up the snake dash. Sidestep jet upper.
Oh no. Combo on the head.
He tried that taunt back 4 against the wall. Couldn't get it. Trade on the magic 4, but a little tough for Brian to get a combo off that a lot of ranges. Oh, I thought he was going to get the wall bounce, but he got pulled a little bit away.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, side wall there. Mess it up. Go for the mid-soccer. He thought he was going to lay down. Mid-soccer, scoop him up. Bolt and rage.
Oh! Rage drive. Whip punish, blue stuff. That's going to tie up the round count.
Nice work from Jimmy there. Low soccer at the start of the round. Got a couple of them to counter hit confirm on that. Down forward 2 series.
Yeah, now he's feeling it. You can tell that Jimmy is getting on the roll. You can tell when Jimmy has the momentum feeling it, he's going to start pulling out the taunts. You'll definitely know when it happens, but Joey going to break the balcony finally.
I love that instant while standing 1 there from Joey. Nice option to bring out. Didn't get a blue uppercut though. Jimmy with the jet upper. Walls right there. That's gonna do it. Game 1, JimmyJTran. He had the spring kick, probably expecting the blue uppercut, maybe hoping it would whiff, and Joey just eats the fattest side of that taunt jet upper.
God, this is saying Jimmy is starting to feel it when he's just starting to do the taunts like that. He sort of eases himself into it. He doesn't normally just put it in his game, but when he starts really feeling like he's got a good read on his opponent, he starts throwing the taunts in there when you least expect it. Boom, jet upper.
I mean, it's any Oki situation, right? Like, usually you see it against the wall.
Right.
But in the middle of the stage, like, Jimmy's not afraid to go for it. He's one of the few people in the world who has the execution to hit it consistently. It's tough, but you got to represent that option, especially wide body Jack. Get deep in there, that taunt jet upper. Here it is, open stage, wall's not going to be an issue. Which, this character Brian, really good against the wall, especially with the taunt back 4, taunt jet upper. Although Jack, obviously, great pokes against the wall too, so it's a lot of space to move around here, a lot of space for Jimmy to dance and try to find those 3+4s against Jack, forward, 1.
Yeah, but the one good thing about Brian is that he has the quarter forward 2-1 to end the combo, puts him super high and is able to get up for Oki. So he's not too problematic in this matchup. We're gonna get the forward 4-1. There you go, gonna run up afterwards.
Yeah, an Oki position there, pretty scary. Floats him out of the air, not gonna be a kill here. Runs up for Oki instead of doing the ender because he was so low on line, forward 4. Jimmy with rage available, the drive. Yeah, you don't want to duck those low sockers when rage drive's available. Pretty scary. Watch the blue back 1, 10 seconds on the clock. Joey waiting it out, forward, 1 block. Jimmy needs something here. Did he hit a button?
Oh, no!
The down forward 2. Joey Fury, really smart of him to dash up block, right? Nice and patient, put the brakes on, pump him. Low parry started though for Jimmy in the second round.
Yeah, and that was so impressive, right? In those situations, you see a lot of people, Jack players, go dash up down pack 1. Really hard thing to deal with. And Jimmy J tried to make a read on that, didn't happen.
And Jimmy trying to find those counter hits with the forward 3s up close. No punish. Second hit, counter hit launch. JimmyJTran seals the deal.
Yeah, goes for the damage ender that time. He needed to close it out. Jimmy tying up the round count.
I like the way Jimmy kind of adjusted there. Got in a little deep, find those counter hits. That's what you have to do. Fishing with that orbital heal. Second hit clipped him there. A lot of times you try to duck expecting a down forward 2-1, or you try to hit a button back. Counter hit.
There you go. Late screw. Nice combo.
Big damage on that. Jimmy just waits for the Oki. Nice and patient, doesn't overcommit. Running up, going for soccer kick or something like that. Mid soccer. Down forward 2-1. Low soccer kick.
The quick response after getting punished on the mid soccer, Joey didn't expect it, and then he was able to respond, get the hatchet kid afterwards. Jimmy's looking good.
Run up, down, back 2 for the Oki. Ooh, 3+4 gets stuffed there. Those long pokes. Jack has big limbs he can swing with and just keep you out. He's one of those characters, great pokes. Pesky to deal with. Blue uppercut after the forward 1, the jackhammer. Another one.
Mid soccer, no thank you. You went for the big launch. You know, if it worked out, it would have been able to at least put it pretty close. Tied up 2-2 on the round. This is a critical point for Joey Fury.
Second hit, punish. Minus 13 on that. Down forward 2, low parry on the down back 3. Great start for Joey. Yeah, run up, take the Oki. There's no walls to worry about. 3+4, back him up. Jimmy's so good at playing that jab range, finding those counter hits.
Yeah, he's really looking for it with the 4-3 right here. You see a lot of dash and blocks for Jimmy. He's trying to see a read on Joey, but he's not giving it to him just yet.
That 1-2-1, trying to find a counter hit. Joey Fury, huge lead here.
Oh!
Oh boy, JimmyJTran, the last pixel.
Clipped his hands on the way out. Just
the long limbs. Joey Fury ties it up 1 game apiece.
Yeah, I know I'm talking about like this being a critical point for Joey Fury, right? Like this is either the difference between trying to make a 3-game comeback or just turning it into a best-of-3.
Yeah, exactly right. That was a pivotal round for Joey, and when it went slow-mo, I was like, oh no, not like this. Joey Fury manages to clutch it out though, using those like long jabs and pokes to try to keep Jimmy away. You know, the important thing though is like if those hit, it's great, right? But if Jimmy counter hits any of them with 3+4, it's a nightmare, and it's so much damage to have to deal with.
Yeah, and I honestly talk about this a lot. I think Jimmy is actually one of the best counter hit players across any game. Like he's just so good with getting people to flinch and then go for the perfect counter hit button.
Speaking of which, early start for Jimmy here. Had the wall pressure briefly, couldn't get any of the Tanoki to work out. Joey did a good job defending against it. Oh. And you got to really throw off Jimmy out against the wall when you have that Tom position, right? Now we have walls back in stage 1-2-1 on the counter hit. Jimmy swinging with that back 3.
Oh, savage uppercut. He's going to be able to make the comeback here. Doesn't go for the dump truck on the sidewall.
A down forward 2 from Joey. He always finds a way to land it. Got to watch the debug. Blue back 1, down 2, down 4. Jimmy.
Oh!
He's got him again, Joey Fury.
Joey! Oh, how many rounds are you going to make this close?
Down forward 2. Jimmy trying to keep it nice and tight up close. play that counter hit game, but look at Joey go on this is the while standing 3 second hit counter hit off the down 2.
So difficult to deal with. You want to press a button, you want to take the turn away from Brian, but Jimmy says no.
Taunt situation against the wall, machine gun. This is so huge. Joey, sidewalk from Jimmy. Gets out of the throw. Pick him up after this is close. Bolt Enrage the blue.
Oh!
Debug. All right, 2 rounds for Joey.
Clipped his legs from downtown, 2 rounds up. The situation has now been flipped. Jimmy's on the back foot.
All right, down back 1 again. Ooh, stuffed out of that 3+4. Follow up gets the shoulder. Joey Fury. Chill, and he's looking so good. Oh my. Destruction at the wall. Joey Fury.
God, he just mauled him on the wall. Just little hits here and there. And he's doing so good on making Jimmy guess on what he wants to do. You see Jimmy actually, he's stepping a lot to the left. He's expecting a lot of jackhammers. And instead what he's doing is he's supplementing that with back 2, and he's just stepping into it.
Yeah, so nice work here, Jimmy. Thinking about it here. Back into the next match. Stage select. Technically not even the TWT rules, which is all Jimmy's fault, by the way, that we have to do the stage select, but pick the new one anyway.
Of course, it's all NorCal's fault, as usual.
Round 1.
It's always Jimmy's fault. Dragon's Nest. This is a big one, man. You know, we mentioned earlier, it's not just about you, it's about your region. If Jimmy gets a W here, he moves that team all the way up to 2nd place as a region for NorCal. Counter hit. Didn't get the combo off it, but man, it's a beatdown. JimmyJTran.
Yeah, Jimmy dropped that 3+4 combo. Normally you don't want to go for the regular screw because of how close you are to the wall, but he still had the great positioning after the whip down back 2. So just ready for anything afterwards. Jimmy picking it up in this 3rd game, or 4th game.
Looking for that forward 3, man. Trying to find the counter hits back 1 after.
Oh!
Run up while standing 1.
Yeah, and that comes off the mix-up of the dash and down back 1, right? You expect a low, and he's just gonna scoop you up with that while standing 1.
I like it. Jimmy trying to find a big launch. That counter hit there. Uh-oh, against the wall. This is a bad spot to be. Down 2. Catches him stepping. Whip punish. All right. Pulled him away from the wall. That mob kick. Does not quite make it to the wall. Just under that powered up Mog punch. Round apiece.
And that was risky to begin with. He didn't have a lot of life, so if he armored through something, he would have lost it anyway. He was really just looking for Jimmy to, or for Joey to flinch there.
Yeah. I mean, that could always happen, right? There's a lot of damage punish there with 1-4.
Yeah. Got toss it up, Mock Breaker makes it do more damage. Another 3+4 counter hit.
Those counter hits are big, man. Hit the wall here. Taunt situation. Close for that. Down forward 1 and a down forward 2 after Jimmy. Right where he left off here. Looking good in this final, or in this second to last game here. Got Jimmy back 2. Man, he is chopping away. You can tell that he really wanted to get in and start to play that counter hit game a little bit more. Maybe not give Joey as much space to go with those pokes. Long limbs of Jack. Jimmy tried to roll away from the wall. Good chase by Joey, though.
And now you see him keeping the pressure up with the jackhammers. He wants to check his movement out.
Yeah, I mean, right there, you go for the Jack counter hit. That's going to do it. Run up, down 3-2. When he was against the wall there, you just do the jackhammer because he can't step to his left. The wall's to his left. There's nowhere for Jimmy to go.
Yeah.
So kind of a bad spot to be.
And Jimmy understood that, though. You recognize that he actually didn't step to the right because he wasn't afraid of the jackhammer. But what Joey Fury did is that he established that the fact that he'll do it. You cannot step to the left. You're going to be cornered here. So what Jimmy decided to do is just play it out 2D style, look for the hit, and that's going to be him tying up the game count 2-2.
2 apiece. So we mentioned this is a big one. I mean, Joey's team trying to put it all on his back, right? The region, this is his goal here, but Jimmy, he's really got a big chance for Oakland to get on the board. XSK Samurai still alive in that Street Fighter bracket. This is a big one for them, as we mentioned. If he gets this, we go up to 2nd place for Oakland. Guaranteed to be up in that 2nd place spot. Not counting Jimmy getting the win or anything like that. There's a long way to go after that, but get back into it. This guy Jimmy plays with no headphones. He's got to deal with Tasty Steve heckling him the whole time.
Stacy Steve's cackling into the friggin' mic.
Won't shut up. He's been like, yo, Jimmy, hey, man, you gonna do that taunt the wall? Yeah. Taunt into that 34 while standing 34.
It's just Tasty Steve in a nutshell, right? Like, we were doing Guilty Gear, and my man was sitting down, he was relaxing. Tekken happens, my man explodes. He's talking more than we are.
Yeah, he has to. It's Tasty Steve. He can't help himself. Final game here between these two. The whip punish on that sidestep one. Shoulder against the wall. Bad spot for Jimmy. Got the rage, though. Rage drive trade. The trade is huge. Yeah, look at the damage on this.
Oh, he's going for the big damage.
Oh, the low parry. Nerves of steel.
You're going to low parry on Brian? You're absolutely a bad man.
So many good lows that he's got to go to, though, right? The low soccer kick. I mean, you got to watch out for so much there. I like that call out from Joey Fury. Look for the taunt. Didn't go for the double taunt when he was laying down there. Down back three. Punish. Back one against the wall. He was looking for that back four after. The running three over it. JimmyJTran around a piece. Tekken's a cheating game, man. I got a feeling about where we're going to go in the round count.
Yeah, probably. But I mean,
2-1.
Dude, Jimmy's looked so good on the Oki. The knockdown game is so impressive.
I mean, he hasn't really gotten that taunt jet upper series that we've seen so much, right? Joey's been doing a good job of mitigating it. Low parry.
Oh, it still gets the soccer kick afterwards.
That was wild. That's the big hips, right? Back is thick with 2 C's. Ooh, Jimmy dancing with that orbital from downtown, looking for that dash in down back one. 3+4 after to try to check him. Good stuff. Low soccer. Looks for the mid after. Got him! This is huge.
Oh, how is this going to play out, though? He's very close to the wall.
Oh, range art. All right, this is going to be so much damage because he's got so little life. Last hit.
Oh, the pixel!
Oh, he stepped and got hit by the down forward one. Joey Fury. Set point here.
Oh my God, Joey Fury is coming back off a sliver of health.
All right. Jimmy looking for the 1-2-1 counter, hit twice in a row there, trying to catch him with the buttons. Throws, we broke during the low soccer kick.
Oh my God.
Down back one, picking him apart. Jimmy lost a lot of life. He's against the wall.
Oh, he's
getting
mauling
picked apart.
him again.
Low soccer kick. Block on the rage. This is huge. The trade. Joey Fury moving on to the winner's side grand finals.
Joey Fury taking it over JimmyJTran with a hard-fought match. And really, man, he had to work so hard at it. That round comeback right before the win, that was so critical for him. And really, he was able to stop the momentum from Jimmy because you felt like after he took that game 4, it felt like it was going to get really rough here. But he was able to really keep himself composed. That's what I really like about Joey Fury as a player. He is just really calculated and knew what he needed to do to take it.